everybody, how's it going? It's Marley, a second-year med student. Even if you're not in medicine, you've probably heard or picked up on the fact that some medical specialties have a better reputation for a better lifestyle than other specialties. And mostly when people talk about having a good lifestyle, they're usually talking about that field having one or more of these three things: good pay, good hours, or like some kind of cool factor about the nature of the job. There's even an acronym for the specialties that fit this kind of ideal lifestyle criteria. It's the ROAD acronym. Some people call it E-ROADS with an E at the beginning for emergency medicine. Some don't, whatever. But the others, ROAD, are radiology, ophthalmology, anesthesia, and dermatology. But here's what's annoying and why I think that the idea of these lifestyle specialties being, held up and put up on a pedestal is capped. Like 90% garbage, complete junkery. Let's be real. If you've watched my previous videos, you know that sugarcoating is just not a thing I do. Anyway, I'll tell you right now, I could have the cushiest 9:30 to 4, Monday through Thursday, sweet gig as a dermatologist with a fabulous cushy salary to go with it. But I would be bored out of my mind. Ironically, I'd probably burn out despite being home for dinner every day of my 4-day work week because I'd almost certainly not enjoy it. To be clear, I love derms, much love. You all are fabulous and you're needed. It's just not my thing. Now, the issue is that a lot of med students and residents too get so much pressure from people in and outside of medicine to go into something because the pay is good or the hours are good or it's really cool. But what kind of lifestyle is it actually if you're just trying to convince yourself and make yourself like it the whole time and you aren't actually like fully engaged in what you're doing? That's not great for you long run, and what good is that doing for the patients? Side note also, how interesting is it, okay, that outside of medicine, everybody's wanting to quit their 9 to 5. And then here we are in freaking medicine, glorifying a 9 to 5. Medicine's weird. Another aspect of this that's annoying and often, but not always, not exclusively, directed towards female med students and residents is the pressure to go into something with nice hours because, yeah, you can probably guess, family planning. Honestly, if I hear one more person try to tell me that I should go into peds because it's more family friendly, I might scream. It's ridiculous, right? Like, here I am starting to blossom and figure out what I want to do with my life, finding out that I really like procedural specialties and might even be a cutter, might even be seriously considering general surgery. But I have so many mental roadblocks up about it because of its rep for having this, terrible lifestyle. And anyone that I tell, hey, I'm kind of interested, maybe possibly in surgery, I don't know what my shoulders are doing. People just give me this like weird side eye, like that one meme. It's like the exact thing in that meme that people give me when I say that I'm like interested in surgery. Half the time, that's the reaction I get. Like they're reevaluating my sanity right then and there, and like, I kind of am too, and I shouldn't be. Ain't nobody got time for a sanity check when you got exams every 2 weeks. No, we shouldn't feel like we have to fight and suppress our interests just because we're scared of some stereotype about a specialty, which actually brings me to my next point. Say it with me. These perceptions of a better lifestyle are, at best, generalizations, and at worst, this clapping is getting old, unhelpful stereotypes. Not only have I met extremely happy and even well-rested surgeons and OBGYNs, but I've also met some truly kind of miserable radiologists and anesthesiologists. The pressure to pursue lifestyle or high-paying specialties unduly influences med students for or against certain specialties, which only adds another layer of stress on an already extremely stressful training and career pathway. And I would argue that sometimes this drive to pursue compensation, partially due to the fact that med school is freaking expensive. Anyway, this pressure sometimes steers people away from primary care, which is super important. We need primary care people. And on the flip side, people who genuinely love and really want to pursue a road specialty, not for necessarily the money or lifestyle, but just because they love that specialty, they also get hate from people who say that they're just in it for the money and lifestyle. You can't win when you're talking about this stuff. That's so messed up. So instead of talking about the hours or the pay, how about we focus on the other thing, the actual substance of the work and whether or not we really like the content of that work. And I'm definitely guilty of overemphasizing and talking about and thinking about, you know, the money and the hours more than I should. And so this video is just as much for me as it is for anyone else. We gotta stop perpetuating this myth of like certain specialties are just inherently better always because lifestyle. Because the variety of niches and environments that you can work in medicine is endless. For the most part, you can make your lifestyle when you're a practicing physician how you want it to look. In some specialties that may take more work to be able to achieve that, but it doesn't mean it's not possible. If you'd be happy as doing bowel resections as a colorectal surgeon, even if I personally would probably not go that direction, power to you, and no one should give you crap for that. Very not sorry about that pun, it just happened, and moving on. There is no need to share any unsolicited negativity or show anything but full support for people's choices of specialty. Chances are, if they've settled on a specialty, they've already exhaustively researched all the potential positives and negatives about that specialty. Just choose not to bring up anything that might make them feel crappy about their decision. So that's the spiel. Spiel? Is it spiel or spiel? I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna go with spiel. It's more fun to say. And I am curious about what you guys think, if you agree or disagree, if lifestyle specialties are real or if it is a myth. In fact, let me know in the comments. And if you thought this video was helpful, let me know by hitting the like button down below and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching. You all are fabulous. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day and catch you next week.